Are we feeling the love this week? We are on Therapy Tip Thursday. Part of our self game is we worked on forgiveness last week, and now we were working on self-love this week. I am taking every day to show you how to bring a self-love into your life. We talked about on Monday, the 9 innings of love. Tuesday was all about body image and loving what you see in the mirror every single day. Yesterday was seeing the reality of your relationships. Now today is all about what the universe is throwing you. The pitcher on the mound going to hit the thing is the universe. And this ball coming at you is the challenges, the traumas, the anger, the sadness, whatever it is being thrown at you. So you can imagine if this ball could come and hit you, that would hurt. Well, it's the same thing with emotional, mental, physical problems in your life. They can cause you to go, something is wrong. That is where feelings come into play here. If you're having a feeling about something, like I was talking about in my stoplight method that you can find on my YouTube channel, if you're getting all green lights, great, go ahead, you got this. Yellow is your feelings. If you are feeling something within you, something is not right. So you pause, and this is what we're going to talk about today. The pause. We are talking about all self-care breaks. So we had a whole week on self-care, but today I want to talk about the 7 C's of self-care. This is where you have to step back because a ball got lobbed at you and you need to have a minute. So this is the first C is calm. You have to recognize that you are at a light right now that's telling you to pause. That inner voice that we keep bringing up about listening to yourself, this is it. Calm, grounding. Taking those techniques that we learned all in the grounding week of coming from here and coming back down here. That is the first C, is calm. Second is clarity. After you get calm, you need to figure out what you can control and have clarity on that. In this situation, experience, maybe it's a personal conversation, whatever it is, you need to get clarity. What do I control in this situation? Myself, now, and I can make this situation better or I can make it worse. Complete clarity. The third C is compassion. This is all about the love. This is why you have self-care breaks. This is you loving yourself enough and loving whatever is happening in front of you to be able to step back, to get that clarity, to get that calm. So have compassion. Love is important. The fourth C is you need to see the connection. The connection to the experience, the connection to the situation, the connection to the relationship. You need to see the reality of it. You need to look under the scope and say, okay, what am I seeing in this situation? I need to find the connection. I need to see the reality. Once you do that, then we get on to the next C, which is compromise, which sometimes I can admit number 5 is hard because this person just triggered me and now I have to compromise on how I want to do it. Yes, you do. Because, and we talked about this yesterday, with a loving, healthy relationship, if something is disturbing you, then you need to make sure that you can put something in your bowl, and you need to make sure something is in the other person's bowl. You can't just go and say, oh, well, I'm just going to take this. Or have them go ahead and say, oh, I'm just going to take this. There needs to be a compromise. So you need to, in your self-care break, figure out what that compromise is. And then 6C is you have to have care. This is all about the time. How much time do you need to take your break? Do you need a minute, an hour, a day, maybe possibly a week, a month, whatever it is? You need to make sure that you care, number one, about your heart, how much time you need, and respect, if it's dealing with another person, how much time they need. If they need to take a step back from you, because like we were talking about yesterday about the reality of relationships, if they are not ready to commit to loving you the way that you need to be loved, you need to have them be able to have the ability to walk away and figure it out for themselves. And when they come back in, you'll be able to have a better understanding of what you need, what they need, that compromising that we just talked about. But the 6 is care. And the last that we kind of briefly talked about is clear. Here's the situation. You need to stay calm, get clarity, connection, compassion, compromise, care. But after you get all of that, you need to clearly have a plan. You need to clearly have it says, okay, I am going to do this, 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 and this. Because if I don't want this to happen again, so next time the ball comes at you, you catch it, you're able to process it, and you're able to put it back. Or you go ahead and you knock a home run and it's not even in your game anymore. That's what you can do. So you need a clear message of steps to take after you had your self-care break. Now, I have had to deal with different situations coming up in my life. I had a fear trigger and dealt with a conversation not so well. I needed an hour. I need an hour just to step back, get back into myself. And then when I'm, dealing with that person, I am compromising, I'm seeing the connection and clearly stating honestly what I feel so they can say honestly what they feel. Another instance, I had to take the day to just get my stuff together and deal with my trauma and pain so it's doesn't go to anybody else. It stays right here for me to deal with. And that is what is important with the 7 C's of a self-care break, is to take your heart and say, okay, I'm not just going to pound it into here. No, I'm going to take the ball off. I'm going to find calm. I'm going to find clarity. I'm going to find connection. I'm going to find compassion. I'm going to compromise. I'm going to have care. And I'm going to have a clear message of actionable steps to take. And that is the 7 C's of a self-care break. I hope that's shown you a lot of love and some actionable tips to be able to take to move forward. Let's not forget to do our gratitude practice. But before they do that, my name is Jennifer Rose. I am a spirituality coach. Right now I'm doing a 10-week Transform You program. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to my website, jenniferrose.biz, or you can go on the social media that you're on right now and check out the videos that I've made previously. So, happiness cannot be traveled to fonts, I swear, on mend. I have no idea what that is. Happiness cannot be traveled to, worn, and consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Denise Waitley. These fonts. I tell you, I need a self-care break just to do these cards. Okay, I can't get that one word, but happiness cannot be traveled to. It can't be worn or consumed. Happiness at the end of the day has to be a spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. So when we go ahead and take the time to take a break, to take care of our hearts, to do what we have to do, so any ball coming at us, we can deal with it. Gratitude. All this work that you're doing is going to, at the end of the day, fill your cup up and give you all the love that you need. I hope this was helpful. Blessings to all who see this.